Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about our MPLS VPN and Ethernet VPN pricing modules in the network pricing database. These track prices for port-based private network services across specific cities and port sizes, broken out by class of service levels. They feed our WAN cost benchmark service, but these databases are designed for users who have an ongoing need to understand enterprise port pricing around the world. First, if you want to know how we get our prices, you can navigate to the Help and Methodology page, where we'll explain that we survey dozens of facilities-based carriers twice each year for prices from a sample of metro areas and port sizes. We ask participants to fill out the quote price they would use in a competitive bid for a mid to large enterprise customer, assuming a 3-year term and excluding local access fees. We also here define what we mean by Layer 3 MPLS VPN and Layer 2 or Ethernet VPN. So let's take a look at a search. First, you'll start on your home page after you log in, go to Network Pricing, and select the MPLS VPN or Ethernet VPN modules from the top bar there. You can filter your search by region or country to select the metros you want. We'll do country and look for Brazil. Then you select the city that you want to see. We'll select Sao Paulo. And if you want to add a city, use your keyboard to select another city and then select a circuit size or a port size. We'll choose Gig E, a class of service. Class of service 1 equals voice and video. Class of service 2 is real-time data, and class of service 3 is best efforts. Finally, select a date range. We've been collecting some of these prices since 2006, so you can create quite a time series if you're interested in how prices have changed, or if you want current prices, make sure that you have a current quarter selected. Hit your search tab, and you'll be able to see the prices that we have, the date, the class of service, and then the statistical summary of prices going from minimum to maximum, and the count of carrier quotes that went into that statistical summary. You can look at the carrier postings and instead see the individual anonymous carrier prices that went into that statistical summary. We give each carrier a random 3-letter code that's consistent across the data set. Finally, you can export these to a CSV if you want to look at it in a program like Excel. Note that this is limited to 5,000 rows of data. Finally, you can port this same search over to another module. Ethernet VPN is what we're going to select here, and you'll see that that same Brazilian search with Rio and Sao Paulo for Gig E comes over into the EVPN module. The EVPN and MPLS modules work exactly the same in every way, so everything I explained in MPLS works over here. Now, if that 5,000 export limit is too restrictive for you, you can go over to the side and select data downloads. Make sure you're in the right module. We'll go back over to MPLS and that you've picked the right date range, and you can here download a much larger file that has all of the prices that we have from that date range for that service. You can also look here to figure out how to set up APIs if you want to navigate and search our data through an API. And finally, you can look at the analysis section. Here, you'll need to select the module that you're interested in, again, MPLS VPN, and you'll be able to see a semi-annual write-up that our analysts do that details market trends about that particular product, comparing prices around the globe and over time, and get more information about the data itself. So that is our MPLS and EVPN pricing modules. Thanks for listening, and please let us know if you have additional questions.